Hey guys, Ellen Prince here, back with Frieren Beyond Journey's End, Episode 3, Season 1. Last time. Ooh, that camera is shaking like crazy. Last time we were figuring out how to grow a patch of hemlock. It wasn't hemlock, it was moonglow or something. But yeah, flower spells. All fancy like. Um, yeah, trying to think what else. Finally got the video out about Titanfall 2. That took way too much fucking time. Come on. Yeah, chair keeps sinking down. I haven't shown you guys my chair. Oh, maybe next video. But yeah, took way too long to do that. But I'm rambling for so long. At this, I'll do it during the intro. You all know the drill. Stuff down below as you see fit. And without any further ado, let's get started. 5. Double sync point at 10. Cool. Audio levels are doing what it should. What else is going on? Yeah, finally finished the Titanfall video that's out. I do have additional thoughts I want to say about Titanfall in another video, but like I said, that's for another video. And what else? Trying to figure out a video for this month. Next month, I know what it's gonna be, so I have to start working on that because it'll be the 10-year anniversary of one of the best games I've ever played, Witcher 3. So yeah, want to make something quality about that, and yeah, looking forward to this. Still haven't started to read the manga. I think I might start that once I finish the series. Keep things a bit more secretive. Yeah. What else is there? Nothing much, as far as I can tell. Ooh, flowers. 27 years, Trade City. Okay, how old does this put Fern Cat? I'm trying to get the timeline straight in my head. She definitely looks a bit older. Books, magic. Yep. Uh huh. Also, oh dear. About what? Yeah, what was the history on? Oh, cool. This is really fun use of a 2 point perspective with that. Why are you following? How stealthy are you actually? Yeah? I don't think she is. I think there's probably some ulterior motive. Worry, concern, cat. Cute cat. Okay, again, I really like the music. It's particularly nice. Yeah. Yes, you probably should. Yeah. Uh huh. I'm. I would not be shocked if she knows you're following. You're not particularly stealthy. Okay, so how much? Uh, I think it. No. Uh huh. Subvert expectations and all that. Uh huh. Stop hiding behind the crates, kid. I, you're not Solid Snake. You cannot hide beneath the box. Oh, yeah. That was a fun little detail with the mirror being there. I. That looks wonderful. And no kidding. Oh, she followed you. How does saving work for a creature as old as that? That predictable? Very predictable. I, yeah. Also, with a creature that old, they're going to be significantly slower to change. Seems to be the only thing on the menu that I can see. Alright, good for you. Alright, you're an alcoholic, amigo. Diboja. That's Japanese pancake, I think. It it would appear so. Congratulations and happy birthday. Okay, that's a really nice hairpiece. And not something I would wear, but I definitely gift it to someone. Yes. Well, we take what we can get. I think she would have found it by now. I I love the backgrounds. Then for the anime awards was bouncing between this and Meshi for the art backgrounds. Oh, yep. At least she's being honest. That must be so trippy for people, you know, the normals. Considering this is what, 77 ish years after? Yes. Okay, we have a concrete age. It, no, it's. If I had to guess, it's genetic. Killing magic? That is. Okay, still 27 years. In the Grobe forest. That was a house. Oculus Reparo? Nope. Okay. Working on defensive spells. Uh huh. Ah. She used magic missile. Yeah, yes, you would. Ah. Glintstone phalanx. Even less gaps. Running low on mana. Nice little stream. Uh, I'm not shocked. Ow. So therefore, uh, yes. I assume having heightened reflexes is a massive lifesaver for that. Hey, it's that one Calvin and Hobbes panel. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. So, bedtime stories? Yippee! You're 16. You're still a kid. And? Oh, is it Dwarf House? Yes. Yep. Like I said, trippy as hell. You know, 77 years. And considering you know, started seeing him. Any reason it was sealed and not killed? Uh huh. Uh huh. Yep. Uh huh. Yeah, she'll just make you shit your pants a little. Well, consider their pants preemptively shat. Any reason you chose petrification as the option? That's stone. Understood. Is that the major test you have for her? Yeah. Okay, thank you for asking. And okay, fascinating. Huh. Okay, that is actually pretty cool. Oh, he got complacent or no? Yeah, okay. Why? God damn it! Is it the fact like did he get complacent or was it because he was not complacent and he kept experimenting and shit? One demon coming fresh off the press. Howdy, Zoltrok. How you feeling? Do you like the design on you? 80? Cool. Guessed it. Dead. Ah. How do you plan on countering it? Yeah. Oh, the fact that it's. Uh huh. Times are changing. And as a result, everyone started developing a counter. Okay, so that's why it's shifted to like a hexagonal pattern. Okay, that's that's really neat. Yeah. Okay. The fact that he is able to instantly pick up on that is brilliant. Okay, that is that is fucking amazing that he is able to instantly figure out, the holes in something. And I would not be shocked if if he survived this, he'd become way more deadly than anyone else. You know, considering his ability to learn shit. Something poetic about that. You going through mana deprivation? I Yes. Yes. How do you how do you remember and why? Oh god, what did that kid do? Ah. Oh, lovely. Uh huh. Yes, he is. How lovely. What town are you off to next? But I that generally being saved is worth being thankful over. So it would seem. Oh, hello. Are those grave markers or 2250 uh, onto the wallpaper? Okay, this. I'm really liking this series. If you can't tell, I am fascinated by the way that they're actually having all of the magic function. Namely, let's stop that from playing in the background so I can actually think. But, main reason being, you know, obviously, if you create something, let's say, for example, the Gatling gun, you know, you are going to obviously adapt techniques to deal with that, or actually, even better, cavalry charges. Massively deadly thing, but with the Napoleonic era, hollow square formations started to become a thing. Do you know why? Because if you let a cavalry charge, let me find a piece of paper that doesn't have personal information on it. No, that's a social security check I need to cash. Come on. But let's draw this real fast. But if you have, there you go. If you have a hollow square, actually no, I can make a really quick animation over it, I think. But if you have a hollow square and a cavalry charge, if it's just a flat wall, guess what? It's just gonna crash into it, break your lines and everything. It'll be awful. But if it's a hollow square, you can open up the gates, let them in, and then you can close up the square and stab all of them to death. Obviously, techniques are gonna adapt to counter, you know, horribly amazing stuff. So I like it so much that he was able to a just create something that powerful, and as a result, people are like, oh shit, we need to make a counter for this. And then when they did make a counter, guess what? They were able to, or more accurately, he was able to just completely figure out how it works, and he did underestimate them, shockingly, but the fact that he was able to completely figure that out and develop a immediate counter, which if he had been given more time, I'm sure he would have made something a bit more uh, permanent and effective rather than I will hit them with more bricks. But the fact that he was able to develop and come up with that counter is wonderful. And I think, obviously demons are bad and all that, contrary to what the new Devil May Cry thing will show you, and its interpretation of Operation Iraqi Freedom. But it is, I think he would, the thing that makes him dangerous is the fact that he was just able to whip that up. I think, get him out there, make him find a textbook, he's going to instantly figure out, okay, this is how I counter it. And of course, that would result in another, let's call it magical revolution or whatever, that would force people forward. Because shockingly, war and stuff is a main reason why people push forward technology. I mean, see what happened with Operation Gunnerside and all of that involving heavy water and nuclear fission. But yeah, I really like this series. It's little stuff like that that I feel brings everything together. But yeah, I am going to call it here, and yeah, need to throw together that quick animation isn't the right word, but yeah, quick demonstration. And you all know the drill. Stuff down below, do it as you see fit. As always, I am Sven, and until next time, this is Elvin Prince, signing out.